We begin in the United States. President Joe Biden's administration has announced wide-ranging actions targeting Russia's efforts to manipulate public opinion ahead of the 2024 presidential election. The U.S. Justice Department has criminally charged 2 employees of the Russian state media network RT over a scheme to hire an American company to produce online content to meddle in the upcoming U.S. election. Washington has also sanctioned 10 individuals and entities, as well as seized 32 internet domains allegedly used for maligning the presidential campaigns on directions of Moscow.
The American people are entitled to know when a foreign power is attempting to exploit our country's free exchange of ideas in order to send around its own propaganda. We allege that as part of that effort, RT and its employees, including the defendants, implemented a nearly $10 million scheme to fund and direct a Tennessee-based company to publish and disseminate content deemed favorable to the Russian government.
Attorney General Merrick Garland said 3 Russian companies used fake profiles to promote false narratives on social media. He revealed that an internal planning document by the Kremlin states that the goal of Russian propaganda is securing its preferred outcome in November, which is a Republican victory. Documents submitted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation show Russian companies hiring individuals to promote Donald Trump and the Republicans on social media platforms.
As alleged in our court filings, President Vladimir Putin's inner circle, including Sergei Kirillenko, directed Russian public relations companies to promote disinformation and state-sponsored narratives as part of a program to influence the 2024 U.S. presidential election.
Now, speaking on the accusations and charges, Vladimir Putin said Russia prefers the Democrats and would like to see Kamala Harris replace Joe Biden as president.
As for the favorites, there is no need to define that. It's a choice by the people of America in the end. I've said that our so-to-say favorite was the acting president, Mr. Biden. He's been taken out the race, but he advised all his supporters to support Mrs. Harris. That's what we'll do. We'll support her as well. That's the first thing. Secondly, her laugh is so expressive in infections. That means that she's doing well.
Meanwhile, the White House says Russia remains a primary threat to the U.S. election, even as authorities investigate a hack by Iran of Donald Trump's campaign.
I mean, obviously people can have their own views about whether they're surprised or not that Russia might be trying to interfere in our election, but we're not taking it lightly. Nobody's shrugging here because it's that important. It's that important to convey to the American people that we are taking the safety and security of our electoral process seriously. So nobody's shrugging about it, and we're going to constantly monitor, as I said, these threats, be able to thwart them when we see them, and identify and hold the actors accountable.
Now, American authorities also say that Russian disinformation networks amplify polarizing political topics such as immigration, crime, and the war in Gaza. The U.S. electorate has been warned against trusting and sharing electoral news on the internet that has not been verified, as it could lead to promoting Russian propaganda. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
Kamala, you're fired.
I say, bring it on.
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on First Post America.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making First Post 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished. On the show today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can we expect